Okay, now let's take a look at the second question that stumped us. Hank made 4/5 pound of trail mix and Deborah made 2/3 pound of trail mix. How many pounds of trail mix did they make in all? Now, I don't think that the problem here was that we didn't know whether to add or subtract. I think we all understood that we needed to add these two fractions together. How much did they make in all is a really good key phrase in telling us that we're taking two things and joining them together. I think our problem, once again, was two things. First, we wanted to just add our fractions because we may have forgotten how to find that common denominator. And so we weren't sure what to do, and so we just added everything. Well, we know that's not what we do. We find a common denominator. And then the second thing that could have tripped us up was at the end when we found ourselves with an improper fraction and weren't sure what to do with that. So let's take a look at how to solve this. 4/5 plus 2/3. Okay. Once again, multiples help me find a common denominator. So let's list our multiples of 5 and 3. I'm going to list them a little differently so that I have a little more room. Let's list them vertically. So my multiples of 5 are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And my multiples of 3 are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. All right, I already see one in common. So now let's do our dash times dash equals dash. And 15 is going to be my common denominator. I put my original fractions on the first dash and then fill in the middle. 5 times what is 15? Well, let's go back up to our top and count. 1, 2, 3. 5 times 3 is 15. Also going to multiply the 4 times 3 because it's always the same. 4 times 3 is 12. And then 3 times what is 15? Well, we already see here that 3 and 5 multiplied together will be 15. It doesn't matter the order. So we'll put a 5 on top. 2 times 5 is 10. And we're going to add them together. So let's rewrite our equation. 12 fifteenths plus 10 fifteenths equals, my denominator stays the same, and we add our numerators. 12 plus 10 is 22. So here we learned that it is not proper to have a numerator greater than the denominator. So we have to turn this into a mixed number. And one way we can do that is by making it into a division problem. So I can, and remember, it's a really simple division problem. We don't need to make it super complicated. We go until we have a remainder, all right? So usually it's just 1 or 2 steps. We know that 15 goes into 22 one time. I'm going to subtract 15. And I get 7. So we start with our whole number, which is our answer. Whole number, numerator, denominator. Okay, so whole number, numerator, denominator. So the answer that we would put into our answer sentence is, they made 1 7/15 pounds of trail mix in all.